So it typically takes about 30 days from contracting on that house to actually closing on it and getting the keys. You can have that a little bit longer. Sometimes the seller wants some extra time to move, or some great local professional lenders can actually do a much shorter time period. My local lender can close in 21 days, no problem. So typically you're expecting about a month between contracting on that home to actually getting to start moving in.
When it comes to unexpected costs and being educated on what you're going to be spending during the home buying process, what are some key costs besides the obvious mortgage payment that you would make sure that first-time home buyers get educated on?
Yes. So once you officially go under contract on a home, you need to expect to have 4 specific things you are paying for before you close on the home. That would be your earnest money and your option money. Typically, earnest money is a 1% of the contract price. Option fee is a few $100s. Those both go to the title company and are credited towards your closing cost and down payment. The other 2 things are the home inspector and the appraisal. These 4 things are all between that 30-day period when you first go under contract. Then when you get to the closing table, you're paying your down payment and you're paying your closing costs, which closing costs are about 3% of the contract price. But with a great negotiator, we can often get that help from the seller to help cover some of those costs.
What would you say in regards to monthly costs would be really important for them to take into account?
When you buy a home, you now are responsible for more than just rent. You have your mortgage, which is going to include principal and interest, and your escrow. That escrow can change from year to year. I also recommend that you open up a separate savings account or have a savings account that is going to be about 1% of your home value that is for those miscellaneous expenses. You are going to have things break, and so you need to be prepared to have money for a roof replacement, maybe foundation repair, HVAC replacement. You also are going to have some benefits to save money if this is your primary residence, called a homestead exemption, which will help save you money on taxes every year.
For someone who's watching this, but they're not ready to buy a home yet, let's say their credit's not where it quite needs to be, or they're working on building their income up, what is your biggest 2 or 3 pieces of advice for somebody who's not ready to buy their home yet, but they are looking to buy a home in the next 1 to 2 years?
If you want to be well positioned when the time comes, the biggest thing you can do is to get your finances right. This means reducing your overall debt. This means saving up money for your down payment. And it means working on your credit, which if you're paying your bills on time and you're reducing your debt, you're going to be well positioned on your credit score. These are things that are not the sexy, items. This is getting your money in order, and it is imperative also just for adulting in general.